Hi, I'm Harman. I'm a registered nutritionist, and this is TinyFoodFix, where we simplify nutrition so you can make healthier choices. And today I will be talking about type 2 diabetes and diet. What is type 2 diabetes? It is a condition where blood sugar levels stay higher than normal. This happens when the body either doesn't produce enough insulin or does not respond to insulin properly. Insulin is a hormone that helps move glucose from the blood into the body's cells for energy. So, when this process doesn't work efficiently, glucose remains in the bloodstream, and over time, this can affect energy levels and increase the risk of health complications, including heart disease. Now, how food affects blood sugar. Carbohydrates have the biggest effect on blood sugar levels. Foods like bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, and fruits are broken down into glucose during digestion. So, this causes blood sugar levels to rise immediate after eating. However, it's not about avoiding carbohydrates completely. The key factors here are the type of carbohydrate, the portion size, and what they are eaten with because balancing these can help support more stable blood glucose levels. Let's talk about insulin and glucose. To understand this concept better, let's simplify how insulin works. After eating, food is broken down into glucose, which enters the bloodstream and provides energy. But glucose cannot enter the body's cells on its own. It needs help. So think of insulin as a car and glucose as a passenger. The passenger needs to reach a destination, which is the body cells, where it can be used for energy. Insulin acts as the car that transports glucose from the bloodstream into the cells. Without enough insulin, or if it doesn't work properly, glucose stays in the blood instead of entering the cells. So, this is what leads to higher blood sugar levels. So, insulin and glucose must work together in balance for normal energy use. What does a healthy diet look like? There are many approaches out there: low carbohydrate, high fiber diet, low glycemic index diet, but the diet with the strongest evidence is a Mediterranean style diet. That means eating more of whole grains, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and legumes, eating more fish, especially oily fish, twice a week, cutting back on red and processed meats, swapping unhealthy fats for healthier ones like olive oil, reducing your sugar level and refined carbohydrates, and keeping your salt under 6 grams per day. And you can also drink alcohol but keep it under 14 units per week. Just remember, all carbohydrates affect your blood sugar. That includes bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, sweet, biscuits, sugary drinks, even fruit and milk. But what helps is spreading carbohydrates evenly throughout the day, watching your portion sizes, and choosing higher fiber, less processed options. Some people benefit from a lower carb diet, but always speak to a healthcare professional first. What affects blood sugar? Your blood sugar isn't just about food. It is influenced by the type and amount of carbohydrates you eat, your activity levels, your medication, alcohol intake, even your stress and emotional well being. Now, since we already talked about food options, I would just like to talk about exercise and importance of activity. So, exercise is just as important as diet. It helps to improve insulin function, it lowers cholesterol, it supports in weight loss, and it also boosts mental well-being. So, you should aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate activity per week. Here are some simple meal ideas. In practical terms, this can be achieved with everyday meals. For example, breakfast should look like whole grain cereal with milk, yogurt with fruit, eggs on whole grain toast. For lunch, chicken or tuna sandwich with salad, soup with whole grain bread, bean or chicken stir fry, and for dinner, fish or chicken with vegetables, chickpea curry with brown rice, and omelette with salad and potatoes. So these are just simple meal ideas using some of our familiar foods. Small habits can help support blood sugar management over time. These include choose whole grain carbohydrates more often, including protein and healthy fats in meals, reducing sugary drinks and processed foods, and managing your portion sizes. Remember, consistency is more important than perfection. Here is what really matters. Type 2 diabetes is linked to high blood sugar and insulin resistance. Good glucose control reduces complications. Weight loss can have a huge impact, and Mediterranean style eating is one of the best supported approaches. So just remember there is no special diabetic food shortcut. Simple food choices can really help in managing type 2 diabetes. Subscribe to TinyFoodFix for more nutrition tips. I will see you in the next video.